Hello, Merry Christmas and welcome back to MGTracey. So the more observant of you will spotted, actually yesterday I forgot to turn the Christmas festive lights on my jumper, but they're working now as long as the batteries last. So today we're going to be trying another one of the flavours that's available for Tassimo this year, and we have for the first time, drum roll, coffee shop Crème Brûlée Latte. Now they've not done this one to my knowledge before, so we're going to try it out today. I'll put the links below if you would like to order this, but it's freely available in the UK shops. Let's get cracking and try it hot. Yesterday we were trying out the gingerbread latte Costa on the Tassimo system, and very nice it was too. Had that before, but the Crème Brûlée, that's new. So if you've just been given a Tassimo machine for Christmas and this is your first time, make sure you've got fresh water in the tank, and definitely make sure it's docked. The most common question I get for coffee machines not working is actually, you think you've docked the tank at the back on the various machines, but you haven't. If it's not working and you're getting funny noises, do it again. Okay, so in the Tassimo, we're going to lift out the tray there, as we've done a latte, and put a latte glass in there. And we're going to start, as always, with Tassimo, with the first one, which is your milk disc. Now in the milk is actually the Crème Brûlée flavouring as well. Make sure you give it a good shake. If you're using older pods you found from last year, and you don't hear anything when you shake them, they've added. That's not going to work. Right, oh, slightly out there. If this doesn't shut, it's normally that this little bit here has moved out of position because it comes away freely to clean. So make sure that's in, and then this should go down easily without too much trouble. I'm going to hit that button there, which on the my way increases the temperature. I prefer it a little bit hotter. And I'm going to hit the smaller cup, so we've got plenty of room to put the coffee shot in. So once your machine starts to flash, that is the process of it getting the water temperature ready and also building up the bar pressure to force the water through the tea disc. Now this is a sort of a concentrated milk that this is going through at the moment. You can pick up the smell of crème brûlée. It is a very nice smell. It is very different to the gingerbread latte from yesterday. And in the other disc, this is freshly ground coffee that you're putting, not boiling, but very hot water through. So you can see that's finished there, and that's about where you want that. Just around 3/4 full. If it gets much more than that, touch your button or teardrop here to add more or to stop it. Don't forget, do not pull the top up until your teardrop or your light has stopped flashing. It needs to balance the pressure with the machine. You see people doing this all the time and getting a hissy noise. The machine is only going to last a few months. It won't put up with that. So just wait for that one, then we can swap over and put in our coffee shop espresso. There we go. Don't forget now, you can actually recycle your tea discs or your espressos or your Dolce Gusto. There's a free system in the UK called Podback. I'll put the link below. You can contact them, they will send you envelopes to return them, and then they just go back free post. Right, here we go. So I'm going to put the hot on again, and we have to be very careful now that we don't put too much espresso in. Depends what glass you've chosen, so keep an eye on it. So once again the machine is heating up the water, getting the pressure ready. Links for everything are below in my description box. I am an Amazon associate, so you pay the normal price and I get a little commission on anything you buy, which goes to fund future videos. So thank you to all those that have bought. Actually, it's not quite enough. I'm going to hold this for a bit more. And now we'll just let that run through and see how we're doing. And you sort of get here forming the rings of Saturn, or as I call it, sort of that pint of Guinness effect there. The other thing I'll put in the description box, if you don't have, is it's ideal to have long latte spoons. The flavour is right there in the bottom. So you've got a bit of froth, just an espresso coffee and a bit of both there. And you need to give that a little swirl. It's quite nice over Christmas to serve that to your guests, because if they've not seen that sort of coffee at home before, this really is going to blow their mind, isn't it? You know, that's not what you expect around a friend's house. It looks like you have gone to Costa or Starbucks. And either you or them, then in you go, one quick flick, and then that merges in then all the flavour, in this case the creme brulee, the milk and the coffee. Just have a little smell of that now. It is a very, very sweet smell of that creme brulee. Yeah, you do get that. I think it's overpoweringly sweet for me, so perhaps for me that's a little bit too sweet. I think I'd probably prefer the gingerbread latte that we had to go with yesterday, but it's something different, and I think it's quite fun to have a different coffee just over Christmas. So I hope you found that useful. If you have any questions, drop them below. I'll try to answer them within a day or so. Don't forget, number one reason these machines don't work is you have either not docked the pod correctly, the T-disc, or you've not got the water tank docked in correctly. So double check both of those. It looks very simple, but that's what most people get wrong. Do have a fantastic Christmas and a very peaceful New Year. And I'll see you in tomorrow's video when we'll be doing the ultimate hot chocolate for Christmas. The hot chocolate to blow the socks off your friends and family you've got round at Christmas. This was Paul from a very cold London saying cheers. See you in the next video.